This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
Magandang tanghali po sa inyo lahat. Welcome to our show, Usapang Kalusugan. I'm your host, Ray Orosa. Kakapiling tayo dito. Pag-usapan natin bagay na mahalaga para manatiling maganda ang ating kalusugan. Kasama ko dito si Brother Vic ngayon, ang aking co-host. Welcome again, Brother Vic. Thank you for being with us here. Kung naging problema lang, yung aming panauhin naipit sa traffic at nagkakagulo ang traffic ngayong lalo-lalo na ngayong umuulan. Na kung minsan naabutin ka, papunta lang from Pasig, let's say, or to come to Makati where the studio is, so nabuti ka na mahigit 2 oras. Correct. Kanya, pasensya po kayo, we will try to answer as many of your questions because we have a section now that is open forum. So yung mga questions, mga text na nalalabi doon sa mga nakaraang programa, ay sisikapin namin pong sagutin ang ilan sa kanila sa tulong at awa ng Diyos. Okay, let's start. 0935-077-2355. Today I am asking for healing for my father's bronchitis. So, unahin natin yan, bronchitis, pagkatapos niyan, heart enlargement, pagkatapos niyan, cholesterol. Ang pangalan daw ng tatay niya, Conrado Inuyay. Alright, tignan natin kung ano ang maganda dito. Yung bronchitis can sometimes be parang tuloy-tuloy yung pang hindi nawawala. So, balik-balik. Although maraming mga ubo na ganyan din ang nangyayari, maski na hindi ka may katandaan, maski na sa mga lalo na sa mga bata. Yung minsan, pagkulang ka sa fundamental nutrients at saka natural substances, hindi makakope ang iyong immune system, lalo na kung ikaw ay bata pa. Pero kung minsan, ganun din pag ikaw ay matanda na. Your immune system tends to go down. So its ability to recover and from a bout of bronchitis is sometimes nako-compromise.
Tapos nagkataon, meron siyang
enlarged heart. Ngayon,
No?
yung enlarged heart, iba yan. That can come because of illness and that can come because of overexertion during your youth sa kabataan mo. Na yung enlarged heart, namamaga yung, o lumalaki yung mga muscle ng puso mo. At siguro sunay na kumayad. So, depende sa background at lifestyle ng tatay mo nung nakaraan na medyo bata pa siya. But it does develop sometimes in the older age kung panay ka nagkakasakit kung minsan because the heart is always under pressure, nagkakaroon, it results in enlargement. Now, itong cholesterol,
Sa liver naman ang cholesterol.
sa liver na nanggagaling dyan because cholesterol is produced naturally by the liver. Ginagamit yan as a chemical messenger throughout the body. Cholesterol in and of itself is not bad. Ang nagiging problema lang dyan sa cholesterol, and it's not necessarily bad as I said, kung minsan ginagamit ng katawan yan, pag nakakadama ang katawan, ng problema sa loob ng iyong mga ugat. Especially malapit sa puso dito, pag nakikita nilang nagkakaroon ng parang galos o nasusugatan yung loob, pinapatsihan ng katawan ng cholesterol yan.
Ngayon, yun ang normal ang ginagawa na i-control yung cholesterol. Pero merong mga materials, ang findings, na yung cholesterol, pagka yung statin drug, sa katagalan ginagamit, ay nagkakos ng mga Alzheimer at saka Parkinson.
That's another part of it. But
Why?
basically, yung cholesterol na nandyan, malambot yan pag yan unang nilagay ng katawan. After a while, pagka inaatake ng mga free radicals yan, parang tumitigas.
Hardened, calcified.
Nagka-calcify, especially if there's a lot of floating calcium in your body. Ngayon, pagdaloy ng dugo, kuminsan, napuputol. And it can cause a heart incident.
Now, what happened here is that ang Diyos, ginawa yung liver, nagpo-produce ng cholesterol. At the same time, yung bad cholesterol, kasi dalawang cholesterol, yung bad cholesterol, yun ang tigasala. Yun yung tigasala.
The problem is, it's so controversial whether there is really, in fact, the bad cholesterol.
That is,
Kung merong gamit sa katawan yan, hindi mo pa sila din sabihin masama eh.
so, in other words, yung cholesterol na pag nangangailangan ang katawan natin, because actually, our brain at itself, 60% kailangan ng cholesterol. Kaya, pero, ang nakita ng mga Western medicine, itong cholesterol, nakakapag-deposit. Kaya ang ginawa na, kailangan may statin drug. However, lately, they found out, the statin drug, sa katagalan, controlling cholesterol, na-apekto tuloy, ginutom mo yung brain. So, in other words,
hindi pa natin alam kung anong iniinom kasi. Hindi naman sinabing umiinom ng statin drugs ito, no?
So, in other words,
I really don't know. And also, it's a question of, when you say, cholesterol is found throughout everybody, young or old. The question is, how much cholesterol? In other words, ano ang cholesterol count niya dito? Kasi ang mas mahalaga dyan, yung ratio ng tinatawag na good and bad cholesterol. And that should be about 9:1 para makita mo kung anong dapat gawin. So, yun ang some of the things. So, you can have your father tested for his good and bad cholesterol to find out whether there's some kind of intervention is needed. Second part is, gaano na ba katanda itong tatay mo? If he is 95 years old, forget about it. Wag mong pansinin yung cholesterol. Ang mahalaga dito,
palakasin yung heart. At
palakasin, okay? But, even that enlargement of the heart, ingatan mo lang, you can live with it. Ngayon, kung gusto pa niya mag-basketball, enlarge na yung heart niya, ang gagawin lang niya, i-stress lang niya yung heart niya.
Correct.
So maybe that would not be very advisable, no?
No, when you have an enlarged heart, the tendency is the heart muscle is compromised.
That is what gets enlarged. The heart muscle. Because the heart is a muscle.
Kaya ang ginagawa ang ginagawa ng Western medicine, blood thinner agad, no? And then also, pagka gano'n naman, pero sa alternative naman, you now try to regenerate the heart through palakasin yung heart muscle.
When you have heart enlargement, though, I'm not too sure I understand why you will be given blood thinners.
Kasi ang ginagawa nila, para hindi pagmalapot, ang pagmalapot, magkakaroon ng other than maliban kung halimbawa nagpapa-MRI, nakitang mo may bara o whatever. Pero pag oras na halimbawa, normally pag heart, ang ginagawa na thinner agad para hindi sila walang obstruct o hindi mahirapan.
How is that an obstacle?
That is actually the practice of pero kasi sa atin naman,
iba yung artery where the blood flows. Iba yung muscle that is in the heart that does the pumping.
Similar na halimbawa itong sa lung, similar sa lung, yung lung muscle ang palakasin. Yun ang approach ng alternative medicine. Palakasin yung heart muscle kasi mayroon ako isang kaibigan na hospitalized. Sabi ng doktor hospitalized. Yung heart niya, may problema, yung lung niya, naghahapo, tapos namanas pa. So, sabi ko, it's more inflammation. So, sabi ko, you tell your son to go over there and buy CoQ10. CoQ10 is actually yung ating katawan, CoQ10 to produce more ATP. ATP, adenosine triphosphate, is actually the energy cell of the mitochondria inside the cell para palakasin natin yung sabi ko suggestion ka lang, which is very practical. So, ang nangyari noon, nung binigay noon at binigyan natin ng pang blood circulation more proper, in 3 days time, sabi niya, alam mo, wala naman nas ko at saka yung heart ko is okay, I'm breathing okay. That means to say, compromise ang yung lung function and heart function. No? Lumabas sabi ng doktor, yung heart mo mahina. Tapos ang gagawin MRI para makita kung may bara. Ang sabi ko, mabuti nga hindi niya pinatuloy. Kasi pagka may bara, then the present situation in cardiology is actually to papansinin yung homocysteine level mo. Pag homocysteine level mo ay mataas, therefore there's a possibility of hardening of artery, kahit tinatawag na arteriosclerosis. Pero in general, just to rule out, pina-MRI, mabuti hindi natuloy.
Well, in other words, even if you got an MRI, it will have cost you a lot of money, but it will not do you any harm.
Correct.
Pero gastos. Gagastos ka lang.
Well, anyway,
so
let us pray for him.
Yung sa bronchitis ng father mo, then take some lagundi. So things...
Mag-expel, ano?
Para mag-expel ang phlegma. And then maybe make sure he will get a lot of vitamin C. 3, 4, 5 milligrams grams a day.
Para malakas.
5 grams a day of vitamin C para lumakas ang katawan mo. You can resist. At saka, ewan ko kung under stress yung tatay. If he's under stress, that will help him to calm down. Or take some teas that help you to calm down. Like for example, chamomile tea na nakakapagpakalma sa ating katawan. Alright, 0909-401-5527 from Ebeb Duan of Tambulig, Zamboanga del Sur. Magandang hapon. Metformin is for diabetics daw. My OB, doc, recommended me 2 times a day to combat polycysts in my ovaries. Please explain. Well, that's a little bit unusual because tama ka, metformin is the drug of choice of allopathic medicine for diabetics. What that has to do with polycystic ovaries, I am not sure I understand the connection kung paano mo pagdidikitin yung dalawa yun.
Pero
kasi do not forget, ang polycystic ovaries yan is a hormonal problem rather than a sugar problem. So what has to be done is to take a hormonal panel para malaman mo kung anong hormone ang out of balance. And usually, 9 times out of 10, that's the estrogen level. Di ba?
Correct.
Yun ang mataas na kailangang mabalance at may baba.
Yun ang nangyayari dito. Dahil sa ang trend na ngayon ng mga Western medicine, aside from metformin, binibigyan pa ng yung mga metformin, nagbibigay pa sila ng iba, yung trophy-tazone or something like that. Pero let's define polycystic ovarian, polycystic liver, polycystic yung disease, no? Kidney, they are all of one
origin lang yan.
Isa lang.
Estrogen.
Isa lang. Inflammation.
Well, what it does, why does the inflammation come?
Kaya pagka oras na halimbawa, pag oras na may inflammation, then yung itong mga cysts na ito start building up. So, we have encountered itong polycystic ovarian, PCOS ang tawag, no? Polycystic ovarian disease, no? Yung mga iba-iba, no? First thing first, control yung inflammation. Second, tama yung sinabi mo, yung hormonal imbalances, no? Because breast cancer, breast tumor, ovarian, or endometriosis, they are all, lahat, estrogen-dependent disease. Hindi lang related, dependent disease.
This is why I'm saying that
hormone.
I would say do the hormone panel first. So at least alam mo kung you establish a base, alam mo kung saan ka nang gagaling. Kasi yung polycystic can affect many women. Is more a consequence or a result of something that has gone wrong. Something that has that may result in inflammation, but there is something behind that, and that is the excessive estrogen
that is not neutralized.
That starts the itis. So yun ang ating kailangan munang tingnan. But before we go ahead and tell you the rest of the story, Let's pause for a few reminders.